Hey everyone, I am Sugam Gale, President of Subhashri Tech Club. Today I am excited to introduce you to Amazon S3, one of the most important cloud services for storage. Over the next 6 to 7 minutes, I will explain what S3 is, how it stores data, and most importantly, why we as students should learn it. So, what exactly is S3? S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. Now, here is what makes it different. It's an object storage service that stores data as files, which AWS calls objects. And these objects live inside containers called buckets. So, what can you do with it? You can store and retrieve any amount of data, whether that's file for websites, mobile apps, or even your personal backups. And here is AWS core promise with S3. It's scalable, secure, and reliable. Now, let me break down exactly how S3 organizes your data because understanding this will make everything else click. First, each file you upload become what S3 calls an object. Whether it's a photo, document or video, it's all treated as an object. These objects are stored inside a bucket. Think of buckets as your main containers or folders in the cloud. Every object gets a key. This is basically the unique file name or path that helps Yastri find your specific file among millions of others. And finally, each object has metadata. This is extra information about the file, like its size, when it was uploaded, or custom tags you might add. Pretty organized, right? Let's put it all together with the four concepts you absolutely need to know. First, the bucket. This is your container where everything lives. Think of it as your main project folder in the cloud. Second, object. These are your actual files, whatever you are storing. Third, the key. This is the unique name that identifies each object in your bucket. No two objects can have the same key in one bucket. And fourth, reason. This is the most important things you have to consider. This is the physical location where your data is stored. Choosing the right reasons means faster access for your users and compliance with local data laws. Now, let's talk about where you will actually see Yastri in action because these use cases are everywhere. Host static websites. You can actually deploy your HTML and CSS files directly on Yastri. No need for complex web servers, just upload and go. Backup and storage. This is huge. S3 provides durable and secure file storage, so your important data is always safe and accessible. Big data and analytics. Companies store petabytes of data in S3 to run analytics and get business insights. We are talking massive scale here. And app data. When apps need to store user photos, videos, or files, S3 is often the solution behind the scenes. It handles everything seamlessly. Now, let's talk money because I know that's always a concern for students like us. Yastrip uses a pay as you go model. That means no upfront cost. You only pay for the storage you use, the request you make, and the data you transfer. It literally scales with your usage. But here's the best part, the AWS free tier. You get 5 GB of storage, 20,000 GET requests, and 2,000 put requests every month for free. That's more than enough to start experimenting, build projects, and learn the platform without spending any money. So let's wrap this up. Amazon S3 is often the first step into AWS because it teaches you the fundamentals of cloud storage, scalable, secure, and highly reliable. We have seen how it powers websites, apps, and even massive data projects, things we interact with every single day. And the amazing thing is, thanks to AWS free tier, we as a student can start experimenting with S3 right now, completely free. This is exactly why I am passionate about bringing the AWS Cloud Club to our college. So we can explore these technologies together, share knowledge, and build amazing projects as a community. Thank you for joining me, and I am really looking forward to learning and creating with all of you.